porcupine. Fair housing. We can't discriminate against anybody that's looking at the property. So anybody can look at the property as long as they're financially able to do it. Owner's authorization and obligation. You are authorizing us to be the brokers of the property and to facilitate the sale of the property. 12 by 18, nice big room. That's not bad, I guess.
No.
I'll chapstick, Jordy, when it melts in the summer is a pain in the butt.
Is that what?
It's
that why
chapstick.
it's so low?
Yeah, it's like melted. It melts and like conforms and it's solid. There's times I pull it off and it's all ripped up like this. Sometimes I pull it off and it's like soup and that like real hot days and so that's messy. No, what I was saying is that's kind of a cool little camper out there.
You think it's a house?
I think so. Jordy, what we were just talking about was working with my dilemma. I don't know if it's really a dilemma. As I've gotten busier, it's tough to get everybody in for showings because like things get like, because the thing with showings, it's not like it's spread out evenly. So a lot of times it's like people all, like work during the day, so everybody's at night. So like showings pack up quick. Because I would say most evenings, I would say 3 evenings a week I have showings, most likely. You know, I'd say usually Fridays I don't. And then Monday through Thursday is always open to showings or listings. And then you get some during the day, like we just came from one during the day, which I always like daytime ones because it's easier, you know. But it's trying to get everybody in. So luckily we have a lot of agents, so it's people can kind of cover for each other, which helps. So it's kind of figuring out agents to kind of help me out with. I wish I, like I said, go to every appointment, but sometimes it's just not feasible just because of scheduling conflicts. You know, trying to get everybody in. The worst thing you want to do in a market right now is say, no, I'm going to push you off 3 days to get you in. It's like, I'd rather have you go in, you know, tomorrow, you know, day one's tomorrow, perfect. Let's have you go in with, you know, maybe Courtney from the office or you know, Hannah or something versus, you know, going with me 3-4 days later, missing out on an opportunity. Depends on the home. Sometimes we can wait a couple days, but I really try to get people in as soon as possible, especially in the market we're in, because homes go off fast. Waiting 2-3 days usually either means the house is off the market or you're going to be going from being the only offer to 2-3 offers on the home. So you really want to move fast. So luckily we have agents that help each other out in our office, so we kind of, you know, fill in when we need to make sure people aren't getting, you know, if I have an opening my schedule for, you know, one of Ellie's clients to get in, it makes more sense to go see it with me 2 days earlier than wait for Ellie, maybe her schedule and that schedule don't align for 2 days, you know, because we want to make sure buyers are getting in fast, and we're doing a pretty good job with that, I think. Like people are like, our office is doing well. I was impressed with, especially through COVID and everything else, we've been able to maintain, we're right at where we were last year at this time in units, and volume we're up, which is really cool. And we have a lot in the like pending right now. Like like everybody like got after it at like June 1st on, we really opened up. So I'm pumped on that. So, Jordy, what really grinds my gears is I pulled in the Starbucks. I'm a big Starbucks guy, if you guys haven't noticed. And
Well, we would have been in the road, so.
I would have looped around. I would have parked, but there was a dozen cars in the Starbucks parking lot. Then I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Sorry, not first choice, but went to Dunkin' Donuts because I'm like, I got to save time. The Dunkin' Donuts line, not as bad, but was like 80% as long. I can't do that. So now we're probably going to go to Champy's and get the Stoke coffee, which is actually pretty good. But I got to get out of the car, which I hate doing. I like drive-thrus.
Me too, I love drive-thrus.
Starbucks needs 3 more drive-thru locations around the county. I'm just saying that right now.
You should open one.
Imagine if I bought the Starbucks franchise up here. I wonder who owns the Starbucks franchise up here. Is it? I don't even know how that works. Is it franchised, or
Yeah, it would be a franchise.
does Starbucks just own it and they just hire a manager for it?
No, it's probably franchised. They
Yeah.
could do either, but I assume.
God. Open a Starbucks franchise in our office.
Genius.
Genius. We've talked about it. We've actually, if that were to happen in my office, that wouldn't be it's like in my brain. We've been talking about that. I say we as me and other people, but it's been a possibility.
But you can't have a drive-through.
Never say never, Jordy. Never say never. So staging a home, the answer is, do I believe staging helps? 100,000% yes, without a doubt. I've had people that have asked me, do you do staging? Like I personally don't pay for staging because our market, our price point, I'll be honest, is too low for us to spend hundreds of dollars to stage your home. If the client wants to spend the money to stage the property, I think it's well worth it. It's like getting a pre-inspection done. I don't bundle that in as part of just the fee because the margins would be too low. And again, we're running a small business. If all of a sudden I'm spending a third of my money, that I'm getting to just stage your home, I don't think that that's beneficial in our market space. Bigger cities, if you're getting more commission and stuff, yes, 100%. I think if somebody wants to hire someone locally to do it, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the price. It's Galen Trombley with Kavanaugh Realty. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to touch base with you guys again. I know it's been about a year or so since we were really doing much, but just wanted to see if you guys were still planning on possibly buying a home in the area, either this year or even next year. Just give me a call back when you get a chance, 518-572-0088. It's Galen Trombley with Kavanaugh Realty. So then you get something like that.
Why do they close?
Closes soon. Oh, okay. We got everything squared away on Dotloop.
I sent everything over to him on Dotloop. I just reshared it to him and asked him to sign, and I gave him the cost for the shocking of the well.
Okay, and everything's been, you've made the changes to that contract?
I removed the section he asked for, yeah.
Okay.
He only asked for the one thing.
And you talked to him about the water test?
Yes.
Okay.
Sent him.
So everything, we're just waiting to hear back
We're
on.
just waiting for him. He just needs to sign and let me know. Am I scheduling with Scott? Is he gonna shock it himself?
Okay. Outro. We did a listing. Listing's coming on soon. And we came back. We had lunch today with one of our agents, Courtney, who is doing very, 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 very well. So I just kind of wanted to chit chat with her kind of about going forward and how she can continue to grow her business, because I think she's doing phenomenal, doing a lot of cool things and doing some great stuff. Then what else? We came back here, made some calls. Honestly, not a whole lot today. It was kind of like a low-key day. But it's been weird. It's been a weird month June to July. It's been really chaotic and weird because everything's been just absolutely crazy. So I think we're kind of settling down slightly in a bit of normalcy. We're back to our office meetings with agents, and next week we're starting back up with I guess staff meetings with Nicole and Nicole and Nick. It's a mouthful. So we're starting up next week doing that. So we're kind of getting back to normal. So everything's going good. We're hopefully going to continue doing some of these vlogs. We're trying to figure out, if you guys have any recommendations, let us know, but we're trying to figure out maybe spinning it and detailing maybe certain aspects of real estate, not necessarily a chronological day, but we'll figure it out as we go. So we're just kind of going with the flow. Again, if you guys have any comments, questions, leave them below. We'd love to hear them. Any ideas or anything you'd like to see in future episodes, please let us know. And hopefully you guys can hear this one, because I think our last episode, the mic wasn't pushed all the way in or in the proper input, but that's okay. We'll get better at that. So I think this one's way better. Cool. All right, we'll see y'all next week.